everyone, welcome to another week of Magic with Meebo. A little series I like to do where we talk about a deck and jump into some gameplay. So this week I am exploring some Historic. If you're not familiar with Historic, we're looking at a format that's basically just any card in Arena and has its own suspension and ban list. So last week we did Standard, now diving into Historic. If you follow me on Twitch, you know this is one of my favorite formats for sure. I've been playing a lot of Historic lately. If you are interested in watching that gameplay live, you can follow me at twitch.tv/mythic_Meebo, and you'll get to see just a ton of Historic decks I play. Lots of content, lots of gameplay, lots of analysis. So definitely check me out there if you like Historic. Today, we're going to look at a deck that I really enjoyed when it was in Standards, Dinosaurs. So this deck actually started doing pretty well in a couple of Historic Opens that have been hosted on MTG Melee, and kind of caught my eye because this is a deck that I played in Standard a little bit. So I'm going to start, just go over the deck a little bit, talk about some of the cards, and then we're just going to start playing some matches. So starting off, we have Commune with the Dinosaurs. Obviously a good card to help dig for land or creature. Good kind of in any part of the game. Then we have like this little group of 2-drops here. You kind of want one of these 2-drops in your opening hand, which is something we'll talk about more when we get into the gameplay. But you really want to start with one of these 2-drops in your hand. You have Marauding Raptor, Odapek Huntmaster, and Drover of the Mighty. They all kind of function as reducing the cost of your dinosaurs, or Drover adds a mana, so essentially the same thing. So you really want one of those on too. We have Domri's Ambush and Domri himself. These are kind of the only real creature control we have in Game 1, and I think that's good enough. We're just trying to be a very proactive deck, and like we don't need a ton of kind of creature control in the main deck. That's where the sideboard comes in. After that, our main card in this deck I like to think is Rotting Regisaur. It's a 7/6. It wields an Embercleave very well, and yeah, this is kind of just how we get super aggressive with a lot of what's in the Historic format. Also have Rampaging Ferocidon. When this was in Standard, it was unfortunately banned, so I haven't played Rampaging Ferocidon in Dinosaurs before, so very excited to have our little Ferocity boy back. Have Ripjaw Raptor, synergizes really well with Marauding Raptor, really good against aggro. Just a solid card overall. I really like this card. We have Regisaur Alpha, get a little aggressive, a little aggro with our Hasty Dinosaurs. Super good to play Regisaur Alpha into our big girl Ghalta. Love Ghalta. Just 12/12 trample. Ends up like being a 2-drop most of the time, right? Because we just like curve into our dinosaurs, play Ghalta, and swing. And then of course, I think a lot of this deck comes together with Embercleave. This card's just kind of insane, actually. You can put it on Rotting Regisaur is probably the card I put it on the most often, but imagine Ghalta. Ghalta wields an Embercleave pretty well. Moving on to our sideboard, we have Agonizing Remorse, we have Noxious Grasp. We really just want to interact with our opponents more. A couple cards for aggro. We have Raptor, Hatchling, and Flame Sweep. Any kind of creature matchup, we have Savage Stomp as well. And then more for like, I guess, mono blue, we have Shifting Ceratops, along with, this can be brought in against control, Esper control, blue-white control, same thing with Carnage Tyrant. So our sideboard is kind of all-encompassing of what we expect to play against in Historic. So that's the deck. I'm going to start playing games. That's what y'all actually came here for, so let's go. Oh, we're so lucky we get to play first. Alright, this seems like a pretty obvious mulligan, but, guess we can go over it. We have one land. That's bad. Alright, yeah, we're gonna start off, a mull to 4, I guess. Very cool gameplay. Alright, I guess we're not casting these, and we have an extra Ferocodon. Oh boy, this is terrible. We can't even... I think this still just has to be Dinosaur, unfortunately, and we just can't play anything. Oh, alright. We'll just concede here. That's fine. We can skip to, like, actual gameplay. We don't need to try and push through there. What were we playing against? Looks like a Field of the Dead deck with Yorion. So we can bring in some Flame Sweeps. What else? Do we, like, want anything? I might just try the Flame Sweeps for now. See how that goes. Hopefully we get a real game here. If not, we can just, like, jump into another match. Alright, we unfortunately don't have a 2-drop here, but I think Ferocodon is especially good against Field of the Dead, so I think we're just gonna keep it. Name Dinosaur and pass. This is all just, like, making the assumption they are playing Field of the Dead based on the lands they played last game. Look! We were right! There we go. Alright. I probably playing Teferi, but I think I still want to get this one down in case they don't have Teferi here. Just getting aggressive early, sweet. Let's discard one of our lands. We don't need all of these. Alright, we'll name Dinosaur again. Can't actually play Embercleave, so let's get down our Ferocodon. Let's attack. I'm thinking this next turn, it all depends on what they do though, right? Ooh, I better not shatter this guy, that'd be awkward. Alright, that's fair. Get another Dinosaur out there. We could play the Huntmaster now, but I think I want to just play Regisaur Alpha. We get to swing in for 3, and then next turn we can Commune and Embercleave. Oh, we can't actually Embercleave because we don't have a second red source, sure. Alright. They're doing a pretty good job of interacting with us here. Let's see, we can hit them for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can actually Commune and then Embercleave, so let's start with that. Oh, this is bad. This is not selling the deck, huh? Oh, that's fine. Alright, they're down to 2. Can that be enough? We did just put a bunch of lands on the bottom of our library, too. Alright, Teferi. Yeah, it's, I think... Alright. Hopefully they cannot deal with both of these. Put an Embercleave on here. If they don't have a board wipe, and at least just leave our Otopack Huntmaster alone, that makes almost anything we draw just lethal, because it gives it haste. Oh, alright. Alright, that's gotta just be lethal, right? Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Embercleave, powerful card. I'm trying to think. We can, like, there's Noxious Grasp. They have to fairy. We could, like, do 2 Shifting Ceratops in place of that. Does that look fine? I think that's good. Alright. Whew. Alright. Okay, we had a reasonable mulligan for once. We can put one of the Regisaur Alphas back. We do have the 2-drop. Just like 2-drop. We have Flame Sweep, Ferocodon. The more I think about it, the more I just really like Ferocodon in this matchup, to be honest. Alright, they might be getting a quick, Shatter the Sky. Just kind of a problem. They mulligan pretty heavily, too. Oof. Yeah, them getting Golos right off the bat's kind of rough. Gonna be hard to really get through that. Alright, I'm gonna throw down Ferocodon. And start losing life. Fortunately, can't attack because they have Golos. They have so many more lands than us. Alright. Like, okay. This better get us a land. Alright. Let's just get Blood Crypt because we can. They've still been having Field of the Dead issues, huh? Yeah, if they want to keep, like, just bringing creatures back, this Ferocodon might end up killing them or something. Why are you attacking? I feel like I shouldn't block. Alright. The lightning bolt to the face to do all this. They're gonna get a ton of zombies. This might just kill them, honestly. Could always just, like, hold up Flame Sweep forever. Jeez. Yeah, they're already just at 9. I mean, like, we're not doing a whole lot, but they attack for, like, 4. We Flame Sweep. Alright, I'm here for it. They're just gonna keep killing themselves, like... Oh, we're totally going to sneak out a win. Why are they doing this? They're gonna die. Okay, they just decided not to. That's fair. Just attacking Yorion. I think I'm kind of interested in Flame Sweeping here. It gets rid of, like, all their zombies, Golos. Yeah. That's just, like, lethal, I think. I have to double block Ferocodon, say that's, like, there and there. I guess it's not lethal. Right, so we should keep the Ferocidon around. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just like in a super good position. They put themselves down to 4 for some reason. They could have very easily just not done that. They can't even really play lands at this point. Alright, cannot gain life. They're down to 3. I think attacking with Embercleave does it. This definitely shows you the power of Embercleave. Yeah, I don't necessarily think there's a way that they can do it. One definitely remains unblocked because we have Ferocidon, which is Menace, so one of these creatures is getting an Embercleave for lethal. Dang, now I really wish Rampaging Ferocidon was legal. When this deck was in Standard, I would have loved that. I guess they're technically over there. Let's go. Entertaining noises. I don't know if they're thinking or they're roping us, to be honest, but yeah. I think this deck is super powerful. People have just said that it's like a worse Gruul deck or whatever, but I think this deck has almost like more explosive things you can do, right? And I think it has a little bit more play to it, in my opinion. If you're not interested in playing Gruul and you're looking for an aggro deck in Historic, this is definitely a deck I recommend. Embercleave is just so dang powerful, and putting it on a 7/6, putting it on Galta, having Galta come out with haste. Oh, I should have played Galta. Ooh, missed that. That's one I miss a lot, is Regisaur gives everything haste, so I mean, they were dead anyway. I should have hasted out a Galta because it's fun though. Alright. So they were roping us. And now they're dead. Awesome. Alright, yep. So that was our match. We didn't really get to show off all of the cards, but there's a lot of really cool like interactions and synergies in the deck. Marauding Raptor hits Ripjaw Raptor for 2 and you draw a card, you get to like refill. Something I really like about Jund Dinosaurs compared to maybe say Gruul is you do have like some little instances of card advantage like that. You have Commune with Dinosaurs, so if you are playing against more of like a control matchup, it feels like you almost have like more play, or you can make it to the late game and still kind of survive. So yeah, overall, give this deck a thumbs up. Like I said before, if you aren't really a fan of Gruul but are still looking for a good aggro deck in Historic, Jund Dinosaurs, lots of fun. And yeah, if you liked this video, be sure to like it and subscribe. I'm getting the YouTube lingo down. Heck yeah. I stream on Twitch weekdays, 10 a.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/mythic_Meebo. You can find me on Twitter at MythicMeebo. And I will be back next week for another Magic with Meebo. Let me know in the comments what deck you want me to play next, and it can be Historic, it can be Standard, I can even venture into the dark depths of Modern, but yeah, just let me know what you want to see, and I will see you next week.